Oh wow. What are the three biggest problems in the world of transformation? I mean, how long do you have? It's a bit simplistic, but I tend to think of transformational change in three chunks of stuff that goes on. There's a chunk of stuff around design, there's a chunk of stuff around delivering the beast, and there's a chunk of stuff around controlling the kind of the journey. So if I think about what are the biggest problems in each of those areas. So when it comes to the design thing, always the biggest problem is not having a clear understanding of the value you're trying to get out of this change. Organisations will often be able to define the things, but they won't really clearly understand why they're trying to do that. The reason it's so important to understand the why is because in the process of doing the change, you will almost certainly find that something has changed. You have to end up doing different things. And actually, unless you've got a clear understanding of the value you're trying to generate at the end, you won't be able to decide how best to tweak and change that journey. So, number one, in the design space, really clearly understanding the value you're trying to get out at the other end. Number two, the delivery space. Interestingly, running a big transformation, it isn't really about being the world's expert in the thing you're trying to change. It's actually about, can you build an organisation, a temporary organisation that can actually deliver that change? So running transformation is an organisational challenge far more than it is actually almost a planning or a project challenge. And that takes you to a place of capability. So in terms of delivery, the number two problem you see is an ability to clearly say who needs to be in the team and make sure you've got the right people on the ground. The number of times I see organisations that stint on getting the right resource in and end up paying for it when they don't deliver or when things go wrong, it happens all the time. So number two, delivery, getting the right capability on the ground. And number three, control. And I suppose this is a really obvious one, but the biggest gap you see in the control space is people not really having control. It's about not investing in the plans. It's about not investing in the data side to make sure you can clearly see what's happening in real time. It's about not investing in the assurance that allows you to double check that what people are saying is actually saying, because you'd be amazed how often you get those watermelon updates, i.e. green on the outside, red on the inside. So probably biggest mistake number three is actually not creating that control structure that helps you assure what's going on and make the right decisions to get you heading in the right direction. So I think those for me are the top three problems I see in the transformation space.